So acne is the most common skin condition in the U.S., affecting millions, including myself, still at 45.
Yep.
And okay,
Late 30s, yeah.
All right, Jenny as well. But with endless products and skincare advice online, knowing what actually works is definitely overwhelming.
Yes, so joining us today, we have dermatologist Dr. Jessica Farahi to break down different ways to care for acne-prone skin and how you can treat scars. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
I don't even know where we begin with this, because I'm sure based on age and hormones and whether you're in the middle of your teenage years or having babies or you're older, right? It's going to be different for every person.
Yeah.
I guess, what are the first questions that somebody should be able to answer for you when you meet a new patient on this topic?
In terms of acne, as you mentioned, there are so many different types of acne, and not all patients should be treated the same way. And different ages will have different types of acne as well. So as you mentioned, a lot of times people come in their later 30s, 40s, and their hormones are changing and they have more of a hormonal picture, and they never had acne as a kid. So finding out if they have any kind of predisposition, if they have family members who have had acne, a lot of times cystic acne can be genetic. And getting ahead of it is extremely important. So that's something we really want to know about. Also, figuring out if they're having a lot of increases in stress, changes in their environment, because that can also compound and worsen acne as well.
You don't have any stress in your life, right? I know I have none in mine.
I know, right? Yes, it's a whole nother segment, managing stress, if Dr. Jessica has tips on that. But when it comes to treating acne at home, which I do, and my fingers, I know I'm a picker, but what are the do's and don'ts with treating acne at home?
Thank you for asking. Do not pick your acne.
No.
Do not pick your pimples, and I'll explain why. When you pick a zit, you are taking a zit at a superficial level, digging it into your skin. That's going to increase hyperpigmentation, so discoloration,
That's
dark
right.
spots.
Okay.
It's going to increase your risk for having a scar. And now you've taken a temporary situation, like a zit, and you've turned it into a permanent scar, which is so much harder to manage and treat.
But it will go away if you don't pick it?
It will go away if
I
you
don't
don't
feel
pick
like
it.
it does.
Same. There's an extended period of time in my mind that this thing's hanging out for.
Like, I gotta get her out.
So let me give you some tips if you feel the urge to pick.
Okay.
There are options you can try that are over the counter. One of my favorite ingredients would be sulfur. So you can find that in a couple of different spot treatments. The Ordinary has a very nice affordable option. People will ask about pimple patches, and I'm not opposed to those either, because the pimple patch itself is a physical blocker. So you put it on and it reduces your risk of picking. And then there are a lot of different prescription options and things. And if you're on top of your acne, if you're managing your acne, working with a dermatologist, you will reduce the risk of having those urges to pick, because you won't have spots to pick.
I had a big old monster between my eyes last weekend. I had to anchor. I wore glasses.
That's
You'll be
why
proud.
I was wondering why you wore glasses.
Because I didn't want to pick my little pimple.
Good job, and it's gone.
But
now.
I couldn't do. I had to
You
be
did a
on
great
TV.
job.
What are you
It's
supposed to do?
You can see a dermatologist, because we can get you in. We put a little bit of a little injection in there, and it can get rid of them within 24 hours. But not everybody has that tool in their pocket.
I was going to say, could you just hang out in the back?
Before we let you go, when should somebody say, okay, these over-the-counter products aren't working for me, I need to go see a dermatologist?
This is really important. If you have cystic acne that's potentially scarring, you don't want to waste time, because as I mentioned before, scarring is really difficult to fix. We have so many options. So my message to you is, if you have stubborn acne and it's not going away, you do not need to suffer through it. There are so many options. We can help you out.
All right.
All right, Dr. Jessica, thank you.